Hi folks. As CERT teachers, we're always telling parents to check in on their students' work in Plato and monitor their progress. So I wanted to make a quick video today and show you exactly what you should be looking for when you are doing that. You need to be checking in on your students' Plato work at least a couple times a week, and ideally you'd look at this every day. So just have your student log in and tell them that you'd like to see each of their classes, and this is what you're looking for. So today we're going to be looking at fictional student Sheldor, and we're going to be looking at his U.S. history class today and see what his progress looks like. So have your student log in and click on the class, and it's going to bring up a lot of information. The first thing you want to look at is this bar at the top. Okay, and there's several things you want to look at here, a lot of information for you. The first thing we notice is that Sheldor's pacing line is green, and it's showing that he's on pace, and that's good. Next thing we want to look at is his grades. You've got 3 grades over here, and it does matter which one you're looking at. The course grade is the grade that your student would get if the semester ended today. You can pretty much disregard this grade. The current grade is the grade that your student has on all of the work that they've completed up to this point. Sheldor has a 70.58%, which is a C minus. The on-target grade is the most important grade. Right? This is the grade that your student has on all of the work that they are supposed to have completed up to this point, and that is counting any assignments that are past due as a 0. So you can see that Sheldor has a 59% on-target grade, which is not passing. And again, this is the grade that CERT teachers use to determine progress. Okay. Another thing you want to look at is the total time on task. This will show you how much time your student has spent working in the class. Sheldor spent 41 minutes and 48 seconds, which is not very much time. This is an example student. Your student's time on task will be significantly higher than that. So here's what you want to look for. When you log in, it defaults to this All tab, which shows you all of the work that your student has for the entire semester. This can be a little bit daunting and overwhelming. So what I'm going to guide you to are these 3 tabs right here. So it defaults to the All tab, but the first thing you want to look at when your student logs in is the Past Target tab. Go ahead and click on that, and ideally this tab would be empty. Anything in this tab is something that is not done, that is past due, that is counting as a 0 for your student. So Sheldor has a couple of things in here, a unit activity and a discussion, and your first question is going to be, Sheldor, why aren't these done? And Sheldor is going to tell you, I did the discussion and I submitted it, and my CERT has not graded it yet. So you want to look here, and if you see a pink clock that says submitted pending review or pending score, then that is true. That means that this has been submitted and the CERT just needs to score it. Once that happens, it will be included in the overall grade. This unit activity has not been started yet. Sheldor needs to do that before he does anything else. Okay. Once this tab is clear, and there's nothing in it, once these activities are done, then this tab will be empty, and that's what you want. If this tab is empty, the current grade and the on-target grade will be the same, and if they are the same and they're passing, then your student is in good shape. Okay. Once you look at the past target and this tab is empty, you want to look at the weekly target. This is the work that is due this week. And we can see that Sheldor completed these 2 tasks, and so he's good to go for this week, except that if we look over here, we can see that Sheldor's grades were a 20% and a 60%. So I would ask my student, why did you get a 20%? Let's click on this and see what happened. I see what happened. Sheldor did not do the tutorial. He skipped it and just took the mastery test and got a 20%. So that's not good. I'm going to ask my student to redo this. You can see this is locked. In order to unlock that test, all Sheldor has to do is go through the tutorial. Once he goes through that entire tutorial, this test will unlock and your student will be able to retake that test. So that's what I would have my student do. All right. So again, check the past target, have your student complete anything in there, then go to the weekly target, have your student complete everything in there. If everything is complete in both of these tabs, then your student is going to be on pace, and as long as their grade is passing, they will be good to go. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions about Plato, please reach out to your cert and they will be able to get them answered for you.